So, we are live, and I'm not playing any games today. Thanks to a friend of mine who had a great idea, and actually partially inspired by celebrities reading horrible tweets. I'm not a celebrity, but I do get a lot of fan mail. Fan mail! Woo! From a lot of the reviews I do, and meeting people at conventions and all that. I was gonna clean this shit up. So what I do is when I get my emails, whatever questions I have, I respond to them, good or bad. And you guys are gonna see some of the bad ones today, and I'll still respond to them. For lack of internet brutality, we're not going to mention names, but you can see right here. I turn this. These are all. Oh, it's kind of white out, but it's my email, so this is all the emails all the way down. And I've selected a couple for us to talk about. So, without further ado, the first one. Which one did I select here? Hold on. Actually, before we get into emails, I want to say happy birthday to my daughter Akira, who turned 16 today, and she got her first job today, working at a Chinese restaurant, which is pretty cool. Glad she got the job. So yay, Akira! Woo! And actually, that's weird. That's how she came at me. God, I hope she never sees this. And happy birthday to my buddy Kevin Vasquez. So they also share a birthday with Justin Douchebag, unfortunately. I'm not even going to say the rest of the fucking name. Get the shit out of here. Yes. So, woo! Hey, man, do you think Cam Newton? Oh, wait, he didn't get none of this, did he? Yeah, you fucking punk. Okay, so, email number 1. Please bring back your podcast. Well, you see up here in the corner, little banner replay with Doc. Yes, I don't know if I'm going to use that title, but I'm working with a couple of buddies and a guy I met from Ireland. It's actually a really good video guy about bringing a podcast back, because I know people do miss my podcast, and I miss getting together with you guys and talking about stuff that you probably already know about, because you're pretty savvy people now with the internet and your smartphones and all that shit. Because, I mean, pretty much we have everything we need right at the touch of our fingers now. So, bring my podcast. It might be in a different title, but I will definitely be having something soon for you guys. If it's, even if it's just me sitting here with you guys right here, just the both of us right here. But I'm hoping to get something more, like my buddy Treasy, or this other dude, unnamed dude. Yeah. Oh, I just got a text message from my buddy Kevin. For you guys that love Death Battle, for you fanboys that got mad because Superman beat Goku, I'm a fan of both, but I'm less of a fan of Superman, but the math is there. He beat him, and then you guys lost your stuff and went back, and they did it again, and he beat him again. And then they're like, no, but he's like Super Saiyan 5 Ultimate now. And it doesn't matter. He still beat him. But then Death Battle, if you guys get a chance to check out Death Battle on YouTube, it is actually A-okay. The new Death Battle is going to be Bayonetta versus Dante. And without even seeing that one, I guess it's a preview for a new one. I'm going to go with Dante. I did suggest one to them, Dr. Fate versus Doctor Strange. I think that would be a really awesome death battle. But anyway, so to answer your question about the podcast, now I'm just reading this verbatim, all right? I hate you, you fat fuck. Mom, please stop emailing me. You could just call me. It's no big deal. When you say you hate someone, it's like, maybe it's the mental trauma they're after, because now I don't know why. Why? Tell me why. I mean, not so I can avoid doing it again, so I can do it like 600 more times. Okay. You are one of the most honest people. I love your real reviews. A positive one. Must be fake. I appreciate that, because reviews I give are because, our economy sucks, and it's really vital that you spend your money on something that's going to be worth your while, because there's nothing worse than spending your money and having a crap product, and then you have to return it, or you can't, and it breaks, then you're out the money, then you're out the product on top of it. So yeah, my reviews are meant to save you guys time and money, just from my experience in video gaming, which I do a lot of, and a lot of testing, obviously. Ooh, Batman! Yeah, because like the next thing I'm giving away here is I tested these Kraken USB razors. They're for PS4 and let's see, Mac and Windows. So this will be my next giveaway. I test them, then I give them away. Dude, I got a room for you guys that know the other side of my room and my storage situation. It's more of a just cleaning stuff out. Giveaways! Yay! Okay. Yeah, so that's the intention of my reviews. I never take monetary compensation for positive reviews. Either, yes, I have been paid to review things, and I always give them a chance. I'm like, hey, if I didn't like your product, this is why. It's their choice if they want to do something with it. I get paid either way, so. Okay. When is the tester coming back? Gee, there doesn't go a week where I don't hear something about the tester. It's not coming back. It's never coming back. It is dead and buried, and then they bulldozed the plot. Then they had a campfire on it. Then it became a demilitarized zone. Then they napalmed it. Then they dug it back up, reburied it, threw more fire on it, and then erased it off GPS, so no one could ever see it. That was a test. And it was just testing and marketing for the power of the PlayStation to market actual shows on. And everyone has a damn reality TV show. Yeah, so it's not coming back, but I can tell you, with a little bit of not getting my head chewed off, there is something different coming down the line in the same vein, but not as crappy. So yeah, there will be something else, and I'm looking forward to being a part of that. So if you guys ever have a question, please send this thing to your friends, and then they can come and look at it and be like, oh, that's what's going on. Hold on, let me get my next email. Will you be at PAX or E3? Yes, I will be at PAX or E3, or possibly both. Be great if they combined them. And in case you're wondering, PAX is my favorite of those. Not only because it's here in Washington State, but it's geared more towards the gamers. E3 is more higher end industry, looking for backers, the showboating of the stuff. I mean, and even the Sony press conference is the best part for me, obviously, but the PlayStation experience in San Francisco is really, that's really where it's at. If you're a Sony fan, you just save up your money and go to the PlayStation Experience, man. It's 100 times better. I went with my buddy Kevin and Pete this year, and we had actually a great time. We stayed at one of the worst hotels, like out in front. There was a pimp fighting with his hoe, and we got to witness the whole thing. And because the web, we were traveling there, and my lovely wife is like, "Hey, I'm getting you guys a hotel," because we didn't know if we were going to go, and we ended up going, and so yeah, from the outside, it looked like they took a shot of this hotel from like the one angle where it looks awesome. And I was like, that can't be it. And then you find out that the one across the street behind the car lot is the actual cool one. So we parked our vehicles. Who made your custom controller? Oh, my custom controller. So this one right here, which you can see, I had that installed aftermarket. For my daughter Akira. Her name's Akira. You can see there's a pill light right there. And then it says Akira. It's all LED on there. Custom grips. The top right there. Kaneda. And then you can't see, but it has Tetsuo's arm in the light right there. So the graphics, this part and this part was done by Flaming Toast. Shout out to them. I love all the stuff they did. I have a custom Darth Vader PS4 right here, which I can't turn to show you right now. But these top grips are from Elite Gaming Gear. And then the controller housing itself, all this awesome etch work and the colors they did. This is actually from Morbid Sticks, and you can find them online. They're pretty cool. Yeah, Kevin, who's watching, just sent me a text. He said, "Bitch was throwing her shoes." Yes, she was. Can't throw your shoes, ho. You need to walk. Okay, next. Why do you talk about Game Guide, you roll fuck? Everyone just make video. Well, greetings to the Ukraine for trying English. Let me read that again. Why do you talk about Game Guide, you roll fuck? Everyone just make video. Okay, well, let me tell you why I talk about game guides. Because I can read. And if we're plugged into this for too long, you miss all of this out here. There's so much going on. Board games are making a comeback. Vinyl's making a comeback. I used to love having a board game night here at my house every Sunday with my friends. And I love that shit. We got to start that up again soon. But yeah, I mean, game guides, to actually flip through a game guide, you're not dependent on, are you connected online? Are you, giving more people stats that are just, setting up stuff for clickbait stuff. And it's a book you can actually hold. Like, let's look down here. Hold on. My man cave is just riddled with traps. So, right? Here's this giant one. Shout out to Prima Games. They always give me the best stuff to review. This is the big Bible for Fallout 4, right? And not only do you get this, but you get the digital guide too for you people that think that this is some strange object to hold down stuff. They do send you the digital guides too, and you get all sorts of weird extras. Like you get this cool Vault Tech extra stuff that's in here. I'm not going to show you. But you do get still a lot of extras you're not going to get anywhere else. Even if you're attached to a media outlet and you get, media stuff that other people don't, there's still stuff in the guides that you don't get anywhere else. For those that love BioShock, hanging right over here is the key at the end of BioShock Infinite. That came with the guide. That wasn't a how do you say that? It wasn't a media thing. It was, you could only get it by buying the limited edition of the guide. So that's why, just disconnect for a while, read about your game, because watching something, and then playing it is different than actually reading and playing it because you're going to make this stronger. This is where your game power is. So I talked too much about that already. Good gravy. More confetti. Woo! Okay. Next email. What did you think of the Division beta? Well, I'm glad you asked. The Division beta was actually really fun. It really had that Destiny feel to where it was, you know, you could be just a small group of your buddies, you know, just roaming around trying to work in a group to get stuff done, finding clues, building stuff, making your weapons better. But the Dark Zone, let me tell you, the Dark Zone is, you think people camp in Call of Duty and Battlefront, the crappy Star Wars one? Man, the Dark Zone is going to be, this is where campers go to after they die. This is their heaven. They go and you just wait for people to come by so they could blast them and take all their stuff. So, but I think it's going to be a really, really, really great experience. Only issue is you need to watch out and that before you hit that dead zone, make sure you have a solid team with you, because there are going to be people that are going to try to jack you. It's just, I mean, and there's already videos of the beta out there, and people people are getting jacked. Hey, so what's up to Willie? What's up, Big Willie? Thanks for watching, dude. What up, Doc from Fair? What's up, buddy? Oh, Mr. Dude, yes. Perfect screenshot. The confetti. I'll save that for a rainy day. That's Mr. Dude. That's my buddy Alfredo, who I miss very much. You need to come by, dude, and hang out sometime. Maybe on board game night. That guy brought the largest pecan pie to my house. I'm not joking, dude. He went to Costco and got this pecan pie that could literally give diabetes to an entire third world country and feed them at the same time. And then Kevin's like, hey, you know how much sugar they put in that? And you know, I'm like, or butter? And I'm like, nah, it can't be that much. A piece of that stuff melted and turned into this gelatinous pool of sugar. And I was just like, hey, I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I can't eat that. Oh, hold on. I got disconnected from my second screen. Stand by. Momentary difficulties. But the beta was great. I'm looking forward to the full release. And on that point, these people making these games, I don't know what the hell is up with these people. Oh man, it erased all your guys' comments. So whoever commented last, if you throw your comment back in there, it'll show up again. Oh, it's Freezy. What's up, Freezy? So yeah, these people are making the games. They have the nerve to come out with a $99.99 version of the beta. It's like, oh, we know you have money because we see you guys that spend all your money on Call of Duty. You've been buying the same game at, you know, full price plus DLC for years. So we know you got money. Now you're going to give it to us because we're going to put $100 price tag on it, right? And you're going to buy it. And I'm just like, Don't buy that. Do the research online. There are so many places that they have done PR where they've talked about, you know, there may be stuff that's crucial to the story that they're going to put into the beta. I'm sorry, the beta into the DLC, and then make you pay for it, but they don't know whether they're going to make you pay for it or it's going to be in the game. I would just wait to buy DLC and just play the game as you have it. I'm just saying, unless you're like one of those people, you know, you're like Mark Cuban, you just got so much money, you're just like, I'm going to buy that. $100, I don't care. Yes, Alfredo, do not give a redhead a fork. That's a whole story for you guys later. I would love to tell you. But I will do this. I will put on my Infinity Gauntlet. That's how I read email now. Whoa. Okay. Division Beta, I saw you playing Frozen, you simple bitch. LOL, I bet it's your favorite. It's you favorite. I bet it's you favorite. Well, for those of you, the Frozen Um, Frozen is it's free for PSN, and my wife Carrie, who plays the occasional game, and she usually makes fun of a lot of gamers for the weird things we do. This girl is exceptional at games like Bejeweled, right, in Tetris. So she gets on Frozen on my account, and racks up to, like, I don't know, she got like something like 1 million points before she got halfway through the game. And I was like, get off my stuff, man. But she's got her own. She can get on there and mess with it. But yeah, so yes, I was playing Frozen, the game, with my wife. So you can suck it. I love how it shows you right there, you know, when what you're playing. And the new features coming for the new operating system that's coming out, you're going to be able to go offline while still being online, you know, just appear offline. So, and please, I'm going to be using that. And you're going to be able to, get ready for this, you're going to be able to use remote play on your PS4 to any Mac or PC. You can remote play on any Mac or PC your PlayStation 4. That is awesome. Okay, so Trackmania beta. Well, technically, I'm under NDA to talk about the Trackmania beta, but it's been out before. This game is not new. It's just coming to PlayStation 4. So yes, there are some added things that I don't even know if that's too much, but just it's worth the couple of bucks it's going to be for the game if you like racing. If you like racing games, if you don't like racing games, don't buy it. But I'm just telling you, it's going to be worth the money. Smite beta, saw it under your tag. How you like? Okay, well, thank you from the Ukraine as well. Smite beta. Smite has also been around for a long time, and what's funny is it's when you log in, it says Smite Alpha, and it's like, please, dude, this game's been around forever, man. They're talking about your alpha stuff. So yeah, Smite is actually fun, you know. I didn't get a chance to play it with other players. I was doing the single player, and I got to use a couple of different gods. I used the Big Ice, the Frost Giant, the Egyptian god. I used Ra for a while, or was it Ra or Set? Anyways, so when they're lower leveled, it's when they're lower leveled, you get your butt handed to you, but. Yeah, it's fun. So I mean, if you like the big, massive online multiplayer battle action, you will definitely like Woo! Did you like Deadpool? Okay, first, whoever's stalking me, I don't know how you went. You know, I went and saw Deadpool, probably because I put it on my social media, but I love Deadpool, and for those of you people posting online, oh my gosh, it's the first R-rated comic book movie. It's like, no, it's not. Where the frig have you been? I mean, you had tons of them. Blade, The Crow. You know, there's has been ones. It's just haven't been as widely received as Deadpool because they did a pretty good 1-to-1 transfer. I mean, the girl, he doesn't marry, what's her name? I forgot her name. And she's actually a mutant. She's a shapeshifter, which, you know, of course, they'll probably bring that in later. And Negasonic Teenage Warhead is actually named after a Monster Magnet song. And she was actually a telepath. And she didn't have the power she had actually come from a guy named Sam, the human cannibal, Sam Guthrie, the human cannibal. So they meshed that into there. And I didn't kind of dig that, but it played well. So, yeah, you know, and the final battle scene being on top of a helicarrier is freaking super dope. You know, all the quibs to Hugh Jackman were actually pretty freaking genius. Yes, thank you, Kevin. Also mentioning The Watchmen and Kick-Ass. There's more R-rated comic to movie stuff. So you people, see, this is what I can't stand. Oh my god, stupid people. They just type before they think. You can still delete it, but the internet is forever. Did you hear about the Old Man Logan movie? Just talking about this the other day with my buddy Kevin. Since the Deadpool is really broken the mold for R-rated movies, it's just, and it's funny because it's literally shot over budget so bad. It actually passed The Force Awakens in Russia. In Russia, it broke The Force Awakens box office record. So that just shows you, because people are ready for this. People are tired of the same thing I've always been bitching about since day friggin' one, is you have this source material and it's so good, right? And it inspires people to make a movie. But then when they make the movie, they have to change it to make it for a broader audience, because most people are stupid, these ones that just read internet all day and take it as the gospel. They try to make it appealable to a broader audience and broader ages. So they change the source material, and then they're not faithful to the source material, and it's a huge friggin' letdown. Wolverine Origins, look what they did with Deadpool there, right? None of that. Nope. None of that for them. So yeah, Kevin, I just saw the shadow. It just literally passed by me. That was fucking weird. Whew. Oh, so some fat stain. 2 chins. Where's a fat stain? The fuck's a fat stain? Is that where I nut all over your mother and it leaves that stain in the bed afterwards? Is that a fat stain? Probably is. Because she was fat. That bitch was so fat. Okay, so yeah, I did love Deadpool. Don't screw with me, Kevin. It was a good movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. See it again. I can't wait for the Blu-ray to come out, because I'm sure there's going to be lots of extras, animated menus. Okay, but yeah, Old Man Logan. Because of the popularity of Deadpool being in a comic to movie R rating, so that really Old Man Logan. If they're going to do a quarter of that, it has to be R rated, because there is so much stuff. Like, if you guys haven't read it, go buy the all-in-one paperback. Get that for sure, and read it. If you don't want to read it, you want to wait for the movie, that's fine too. But it's literally has so much great content in it. It's literally just mind-blowing. So yes, I did hear about that, and I hope they give it the Deadpool treatment. And that's probably what it's going to be referred to from now on. We're getting towards the end here. Do you have diabetes? It's funny with the pecan pie statement earlier. No, I don't have diabetes. Thank you. I know you have ad in that May. I see you jumping from game to game. Oh, not ad. I know you have, it's all lowercase. I know you have ADD. Is that why I see you jumping from game to game? Probably, because I literally get bored with the quickness in a game. And I literally get so bored playing a game, I can't play another game. Or most people, they'll get so, they're stuck at a certain point of a game, so to relax, they play another game to get away from the game that we're playing. I literally get so bored that I will just sit here and waste 2 hours looking for a game to play. And I'm like, no, not that one. No, not that one. No, that. Same thing. I'm like, I'll watch a movie and then maybe I'll be in the mood to play a game. Then it's another hour trying to find a friggin' movie. So yeah, you do see me hopping from game to game for a while. And a lot of times if you don't see you see me online, but nothing's there. But you can tell I'm playing a game. That's because it's secret stuff. But that's it. That's the end of fan mail. So I'm sure I can wait till next Monday. I only got 58 emails today, so I guess it's a slow day. Some of the I got one from Prima. If you guys haven't seen, oh my god, Prima is doing the new Dark Souls. Their guide that's coming out comes in a wood box. It comes with a flask. It's just a ridiculous amount of stuff, and it's something like $130, I think it is. Yeah, so that stuff is going to be, woo! This is going to be awesome. I emailed them, and I was like, oh, hello, it's your old buddy Doc. I'd love one of your guides. And they're like, oh, yeah, sure, we'll put you on the list. And I'm like, yeah. And then I'll probably keep the flask and give everything else to somebody else. Like, flask, woo! Dark Souls flask. But that's it. Let's see what's on Twitter. Let's look at my Twitter messages real quick. Can't let Twitter go. Got some retweets. Thank you for retweeting stuff, people. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here's someone that sent me a message. I submitted my PlayStation MVP application last year. Well, considering we're a couple years into this year, or a couple of years. A couple of months in this year. Happy leap year, by the way. So my daughter was actually could have been born on this day, which she would have had a birthday every 4 years. Would have been cool. Let's see what's Kevin saying in the chat here. Your flask will not compare to mine. Yeah, Kevin has a flask that looks like your standard flask, but it holds like a half-gallon of booze. He pulled this thing out. Bigger than my head, man. Did I just delete that? Damn it. That's where my ADD comes in. I got sidetracked, and I deleted the friggin' thing, and then I don't remember what the dude was saying. Oh, well. Alright, let's look at Facebook. We'll check Facebook messages. Oh, people keep talking about the damn Dark Tower. Nope. Nothing on Facebook. So that's it. You guys know where to find me. At DOC_gamer on Twitter. .gamer here on YouTube. .gamer on G+. I'm out there. So, thanks to my buddy Nick for giving me the idea to actually read fan mail. I think that's great. So I will do more. I will keep you guys updated as you see fit. So feel free to send me questions. You want to give a shout out to your boys in Cell Block D or whatever. And if they can watch this, they're probably not in jail. But hit me up and we'll get it done. So thanks for joining. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace!